welcome to Phu Quoc, Vietnam. So we arrived last night and we have had quite an eventful trip to get here. But we checked in last night in our resort, which is called DAD, or DAD. And this is where I am now. So let's have a quick look around. As you can see, it's pretty nice. Very modern, very clean, pretty big. Big TV there with the British channels, American channels and so on. And let's just have a look at our balcony. Here we go. Value for money, absolutely incredible, which I'll let you in on later on in the video. So this is the pool area in the Dad Resort, Phu Quoc. Massive swimming pool, very warm, and it's a lovely tropical sunny day at the beginning of March this year. We're just going to have a bit of a look round. So our hotel provides a service where they will take you down to the beach. This is the guy from reception, just asked him, so he's jumped in this, whatever this is. What's it called? This vehicle. And we're on our way down to Sao Beach. This beach is pretty good because it's cleaned regularly. You can see these baskets and the guys over there getting rid of any rubbish that might come to shore. Obviously there's the plastic issue these days, and you do get a lot of plastic that comes through the sea. The last beach we were at was pretty bad for it, to be honest, on one end of it, but this one is well, maybe not. He's missed that one, I'll tell him. So we're just coming back from the beach now, and this part of Phu Quoc is done up to look European, to look Italian style. And this is a whole fake European street. Some people would argue it's a little bit tacky to do that in an Asian country, but that's what they've done here. This is the very traditional, what they call banh mi. It is like a sandwich, and you've got it with various different fillings: sausage bread, chicken bread, beef bread, canned fish, egg bread. Ivana's gone for which one? Beef.
Spicy beef.
Just making it now. There we go, got it now. Yeah, it doesn't look anything special, but you know, taste it. That's the main thing. Spag bol. Seem to sell it everywhere here. Unlike Prague. So this morning we've just arrived in Antoy and we're going on a boat trip for the day. A snorkeling trip to some of the islands towards the bottom of Phu Quoc. Gorgeous weather as usual, and we're just on the pier now, about to find the boat to get our way on the boat trip. Morning. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
So just leaving the harbour now. And I don't know if you can see in the distance, we're going to be going on that in a few days' time. It's the longest cable car in the world. And it links the islands that we're going to today to the mainland island, well not the mainland island, the island of Phu Quoc. Right, first stop on the boat trip, we're doing a bit of fishing. Oh! Who's caught something? Oh! There you go. He knows what he's doing, that's the thing. Oh, he's thrown it in the bucket and missed. The fish is on the floor now. Oh God. It's dead. It's a bit cruel, isn't it? Anyway. I think he killed the fish, it's dead. Look.
I know.
Oh. It's got another one, a bigger one. Well, I'll never catch anything. When I was a kid and I used to go fishing, I never caught anything. Oh. Another one over there. I think we're on the wrong side of the boat. What? So just heading towards the snorkeling spot now. I think it's where those other boats are, just over there near the rocks. So, snorkeling here. Not too bad actually, better than Cambodia. There's some good coral, nice coral, not so many fish. There's quite a few fish, but at least with Cambodia, we've actually got life jackets on the boat. So, once we finish snorkeling, we're off for dinner on a nice beach somewhere. We can see it's a stunning location around here. Palm trees, coconut palms on the beach there. Ivana's snorkeling just there. So let's crack on with it. So just finished our snorkeling now. Been in the water here, absolutely stunning. Food has arrived.
Yeah.
Thank you. Looks good.
3:30 back here, okay? So right now we're going inside and follow me, okay?
May Rut Trong. John's tours again. Seems to have cornered the market round here.
Okay, welcome to Duong Dong Island, and this is the last island of the tour. Okay, it's around 3:30 p.m. not a.m. Okay, 3:30. I want to all see you back to our boat. Join us tour number 1 so we can go home together. Okay.
Anyway, so if you're wondering what the cost of this excursion, this boat trip is, so we went fishing, boat trip itself, that nice lunch, snorkeling, and now we're at this beach with quite a bit of discount. $21 per person. $21 per person, that's about £17 in English. Absolute bargain. So this morning we've come to Phu Quoc Prison. So this is from the Vietnam War. Don't know much details yet because we've not got into it. But as you can see, the barbed wire fences are about 8 rows thick, and you can see the little man with his dog and his gun there patrolling the middle part of it. That would be absolutely impossible to get over. Literally impossible. And people were left in these barbed wire cages in the boiling heat. Not sure how long for, but I imagine for a long time. So this prison was run by the American puppet government, who imprisoned the Viet Cong in these terrible conditions, and they were just left in these cages. They couldn't even go to the toilet, they had to do it in the cage, and were given absolutely meagre amounts of food and water. So some of the prisoners, I suppose it depends on whether they've done anything wrong or not, were able to do some activities, because these models show people making musical instruments and writing implements. So basically these were the only toilets for the whole prison camp, and they were only available and only allowed to use it once a day. Rest of the time they would just have to go in their cells. So just on our way to the Hon Thom cable car, which is the longest cable car in the world. Just getting a grab, which is similar to an Uber or a Bolt. Very easy to book to get there, and it costs about $3. So yeah, we should be at the Hon Thom cable car shortly. So we're just looking for the cable car entrance now, and we're in this part of Phu Quoc that's built up like a fake European city, which is quite unusual and a bit tacky, to be fair. I'm not sure whose idea it was, but they built a massive fake European city here, and this is where we pick up the cable car. We've arrived now and we're in some kind of commercial theme park, but as part of the ticket there's free entrance to the water park, which is where we're gonna go now. So we're back on Khem Beach. Stunning day as usual, and Ivana's just chilling out here in the sea. So back at the beach now, and we're having dinner. Ivana's having fish and chips, which looks pretty nice actually, and I've gone for spag bol as per usual. But I think Ivana's won with the fish and chips by the look of it. And it's our 5th day in Phu Quoc now. Just having some breakfast on the beach. And I've got this coffee with a banh mi, which is like a sort of sandwich. 49 Vietnamese dong for the coffee and for the baguette, which is about £1.50, maybe about $1, something like that. Very cheap. There we go. Guy over there spoke quite good English. A lot of people here don't speak very good English at all. That's one thing to note if you come in here. But as you can see, straight onto the beach. So it's our last day in Phu Quoc now. We've been here for about 4 or 5 days, and well, it'll be 5 days when we leave tomorrow. Now, we were planning on going to Ho Chi Minh City as part of this holiday, but on arrival, Ivana was nearly refused entry and deported back to the Czech Republic. The reason for that was because the laws have recently changed, and Vietnam is visa-free for virtually every EU country and also the UK. So we came to passport control, and I got through passport control with no issues. Then Ivana went to get through. No chance, because she didn't have a visa. Czech Republic are not covered by this new rule, and we had no idea. So she was not allowed into mainland Vietnam. Luckily, Phu Quoc is actually visa free, So the border controls basically told us, providing that we didn't actually go into mainland Vietnam, like Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon, we would be okay. So we're very lucky, because I would have been in Vietnam with only the flights back like 8-9 days later, and Ivana would have had to go home, but it didn't happen, and we are here. So we've now come to Duong Dong town, where we're going to be staying for the next 2 nights. And this is because Ivana wasn't allowed into mainland Vietnam. We were going to go to Saigon, but obviously we can't do that now. So we're in this interesting town, which is the capital of Phu Quoc, for the last 2 nights. So this is obviously what real Vietnam is like. No tourists, I haven't seen one Westerner or anybody looking like that at all. Okay, so we're trying to find our way out of this chaos of these streets and find somewhere where we can actually sit down and get a drink. We've found a bridge, and we believe on the other side there may be slightly more touristy area, because that was not touristy at all. Not that we want touristy, we just want somewhere to sit down and have a drink and something to eat. All the fishing boats going out for that fish that we saw in the streets this morning. So we're just in Duong Dong now. It's night time. Going out looking for something to eat. We just come through the street that has all kinds of fish, seafood and so on. And we're going to try and find somewhere to eat. Hopefully maybe some street food, or actually just in a restaurant overlooking the river. Ho Dem Phu Quoc Nightla Market. So we've chosen this restaurant. No idea what it's like. Quite a few people in, locals here by the look of it. Maybe not locals, but Vietnamese people. And it's just by this river. And there's the fishing boats that we saw earlier. And that is the bridge with the lights on that we just came over before. So our food has arrived, and we're going to share tonight, but the problem is quite often in Vietnam your food doesn't actually come at the same time, so we're waiting for my fried squid. But this is grilled shrimp and garlic. It's very nice. So as is quite common in Asia, there is obstacles and dangers everywhere. Have a look at this in the pavement. So that could be fun on a drunken night out back to your hotel. This road here is where the old airport used to be, and as you go further down this road you actually drive down the old airport runway, which is quite interesting. So just on our last day in Duong Dong, and we're heading back to, we've just been out for breakfast basically, but something interesting in Vietnam that we've noticed is even though it's a relative, well, it is a poor country, all the taxis are pretty expensive cars, like this one. And as usual, while I'm in Asia, decides to get a full body massage. Pretty much cheaper than Europe, so I've come to this men's spa. Prices are decent, $259. That's less than £10 for a full body massage. About £8 or £9. USA, maybe $11. So we're nearly at the end of our time in Vietnam. Still in Duong Dong. Hello. And yeah, it's been we've had a great time. One thing to mention though, if you do come to Vietnam, if you don't like the heat, you may struggle a bit because it is absolutely sweltering, as you would expect. Oh, here it is. Nearly missed our turning. As you would expect in a country like Vietnam in Southeast Asia in the dry season. But if you don't mind a bit of heat, and you don't mind it being a bit rough and ready in places, like Duong Dong is a real town. It's a real Vietnamese working town, and it can be a bit rough and ready for some people, but it's real Asia. On our way back to the airport now, and we're getting an internal flight from Phu Quoc over to Saigon, and then Saigon to Dubai, and then Dubai to Prague.